What's up, people? My name is Sylvester and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Sony WH-XB900N wireless noise canceling headphones. I picked these up from Amazon. Oh, excuse me. No, I did not. I got these from Best Buy and it was $250. However, I got them marked down for half. So when I saw that, I had to jump on them, and I have nothing but good things to say about these headphones. So I thought I'd, share some words about this. So, excuse me one moment. All right, so let's begin. Well, first, before I begin, I want to tell you about my experience with purchasing wireless headphones, because if you're like me, you understand that buying headphones is an investment. You really do not want to spend extra amounts of money on some headphones that are going to give you some type of crappy experience or just even okay experience, especially if you're going to spend $100 plus or even close to that. I know full well I didn't want to jump on any Beats headphones. Okay, the verdict has been out on Beats. I've always had the same outlook on Beats when it comes down to their sound. I mean, they got a lot of bass, but as far as clarity is concerned, they do not give you that good quality sound that you want for just general listening, or you really want to appreciate what you're listening to. I don't want that. I'm listening to jazz or classical music or anime music or whatever the case is. I want to hear all those instruments and the vocals. I don't want to get saturated with a whole lot of bass, a lot of boom. Now, these headphones do give you a boom. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but still, as far as Beats are concerned, no, I wasn't trying to spend $200 plus on something like that when I know I can get the quality that I really want for something way less. So, one thing I don't like is when I'm trying to get some type of wireless headphones, which I've had in the past. I've tried earbuds and I've tried over-the-ear headphones that you can work out in. So, I've got these from Coconuts. And this is like my backup pair that I have in my workout bag or my laptop bag. I even forgot what these were called. And these were pretty good. They are as far as listening experience. Now, if you're trying to actually be comfortable with these or even talk to someone on your phone, because you can pair these to your phone, it's not good. You got your volume control, your play and whatnot, but the microphone is like back here somewhere and it's behind your ear. So you're talking louder than you want to talk. Not cool at all. These are, fairly comfortable in your ear, but still, that experience right there is not cool. The way you have to raise your voice, and I can't talk to people I don't want to do that. Just like I'm talking to you right now, normal, I have to raise my voice just to talk to you. Then I think there's also a feedback on the other end for the other receiving end. I don't want that either. Then the most annoying part about these is this thing right here. I thought maybe this wouldn't be a problem. I've tried stretching it out. I've tried, twisting it. It does not matter. These things go right here behind your neck. These will get in. This thing right here will get tangled up on whatever it is you're wearing. So you have to make sure your shirt is like low on your neck. If you have long necks, you're cool. But if you have normal necks like the rest of us, now it's going to get tangled on some type of shirt that you have. And it's just highly annoying. Also, the other annoying thing is if you turn left to right, this right here is going to get stuck on your neck. So it's pulling on your ear as you're turning, and it's not cool at all. So these, they work, they're good. I don't want to get rid of them, but like I said, they're just a backup. And they also have the charging port right here. I also have the cable in here where you just a regular charger for it. Anyway, those are those. Then I have these other ones that I've had for a long time that have served me greatly, which was made by Hype. I don't know if you've ever tried any Hype headphones, but these were not that much, but they've done a good service for me. And as you can see, the leather portion has worn off. I made sure I peeled that stuff off. I got tired of that stuff popping up in my ear, and that was also showing the cheap design of it. But they fit comfortable just like this. They get kind of warm in my ears, but they're fine. I don't use them that often, but they are my backup. And of course, you can pair them up to your phone. But with these, same situation. And of course, you can charge them up with the USB cord. That's nice. But same situation. You got to talk loud, or it's a huge feedback, huge inconvenience for the receiver. Also, this for sure, every time I use it, has a beep, an annoying beep and hiss every time I use these. It never fails. there's nothing I can do. It just always has that. So if I'm listening to something, I'm cool because whatever I'm listening to drowns it out. But if I'm just sitting there, I'm going to hear the beep, 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 and it's highly annoying. Again, I forgot exactly how much these were, but these are also my backup that I can have, paired to my computer, my Google TV, or whatever the case is. But ever since I got these have been my go-to, and these have just been on the side. So I'm going to open this up and show you what it has. Now they come folded and they're very durable. I saw one person on one channel where they were actually pulling it and twisting it. I'm not going to do that with mine. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not going to do that. And then also has some other stuff here, which is cool. It is wireless, but you can use the cord. Now I like the fact that they give you, it's not just wireless, but you can also have it wired, so you can use your headphone jack. And I do appreciate that because I still have my phones. I still have some phones that have the headphone jack, and I appreciate that. Any manufacturer that's still going to have the headphone jack in your phone, I appreciate that very much so. So even if I don't use the headphone jack, the sound still comes in nice and good. Now there is a small difference because with the headphone jack, that dedicated wired connection, it gives you that high quality sound that you're exactly wanting from whatever device. I have an LG phone. It has the hi-fi quad DAC. I'm able to experience that through this. I can't really experience a hi-fi quad DAC without this because it is dedicated for that headphone jack. So this helps me a lot. I can experience it both ways, and that's great. And of course it has a charger cable, USB-C type charging cable. So you can use any cable that you have to charge this and it'll do you just fine. Now, the reason why I jumped on these, because there was another headphone brand I was going to get called Heyday. And I was looking at some reviews while I was in Target. That's actually Target's brand of headphones. I was actually looking at Heyday and I was thinking maybe I should go ahead and get these because it was at a nice price point of like $60, maybe $70. I think, okay, let me try these out. But then again, like I said, I don't like just trying out headphones and spending that much money to find out that they're garbage. Not garbage, garbage. G-A-H-B-A-G-E. I don't care for that. I don't want to hiss. I don't want any feedback. I don't want any of that stuff, especially if I'm spending that much money. At that price point, I want no defects. So I'm listening to these reviews and I'm watching them. They're saying the same thing. Volume is low. It's good for the price for a good, inexpensive headphones, but the volume is low. The beat or the bass is not that punchy. And then I'm looking at other reviews saying, it was just right for them. I'm not liking that. No, I don't want that. So enough reviews said the same thing about the volume being low, which it's a typical thing that you're normally going to have with wireless headphones. But I didn't want that, especially like I said, at that price point. So, and there was one lady talking about how she uses them for running. Like, okay, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not going to have headphones like these over my ear and I'm going to be running down the street trying to get a workout in, talking about sweat and all that stuff. No, these headphones are going to be on my ear as I'm sitting comfortably in my office chair, in my recliner, on the couch, whatever, listening to music, watching anime, whatever it is. I am not going to be running up and down trying to do some stretches and punching and kicking. I do martial arts. I'm not going to be doing any of that stuff with this on me. No, I want this to be comfortably on my head and I don't want to have any kind of interruptions. And let me tell you, these do the job. They fit nice and comfortable over my ear. I mean, they really cover your ear to where that noise canceling technology in here really does work. Even without the noise canceling technology, this right here just engulfs your ear. There was only one other headphone set that actually did this for me, and that was from a company called Able Planet. If you ever tried out Able Planet, I don't think they will ever do you wrong, because Able Planet, I got them again from Coconuts, and they were marked down. It was a price that I definitely didn't want to pay again to try out some wireless headphones or some headphones period. They weren't wireless, but still, when I got them, they were marked down and they were the best headphones I ever had in my entire life. However, they did break. The band broke and I was trying to glue it back together and it was working for a little bit and then it embarrassingly just broke on me. I was like, I can't even do this anymore. So I had to get rid of them. So since then, I've been without a good pair of headphones, and these right here have come to my rescue. The Sony headphones here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to open up the app, and then we're going to go ahead and see what it has. Got to pair it to my phone, or actually turn it on and activate it. But yeah, we'll get to that, and I'll show you all the different features that it has when you're using these headphones here. All right, so we're back. Excuse me 1 second. Cool cup of OJ there. Anyway, so to the app. So these are now paired to my phone, and I'm going to pull up my app. It's called the Headphones app when you download it in the Google Play Store. And right here, if you can see that, make sure it's still in focus. There we go. It has adaptive sound control. That right there is being controlled by this custom button right there. That is what an adaptive control does. Then it also has the sound right here. Same thing, ambient control. That ambient control is controlled by that custom. You can press this a few times, it'll turn it on, turn it off. It'll change its setting here. I'm gonna try this behind the phone here. You can do this with focusing on the voice. You can even go down here to this position. This positioning right here really surprised me. I didn't know that it had something like this, but this really did shock me. You're listening to something that's right in front of you, to the right, or to the left, adjacent to you, up a little bit in front of you, behind you. All of this, and it's not just something that's there. It actually makes a difference when you have these things turned on or off. You just have to try it for yourself. I really can't demo that for you, but it definitely makes a difference. It is not just some, oh, okay, well, I kind of feel it. I kind of feel it, but no, it's not. It's really something that you can see, or you can actually feel. Then, of course, this right here, this makes a difference. Concert hall. Oh my gosh. It actually has a little animation, and when you're listening to something, it changes. It's a dramatic change. Absolutely. Every time you change it, it's something that you clearly feel and clearly hear the difference. And I've never experienced anything like that with the actual app and headphones, how you can control it that way. Club, that gives you a little bit more bass. Outdoor stage is also nice. Concert hall was really good when I was listening to like a piano solo or whatever. It was really cool. Instrumental track. It was great. Also with that, I'm trying to keep it low so you won't see the actual light from my tripod here. The equalizer. Excited. This is why I usually have my equalizer on. So you have bright, and you see it automatically changes that. Mellow, relaxed, vocals. This worked really nice. It was a song that I was listening to by, I think it was Jeffrey Keezer. And then there's a singer. She's a very talented singer, Jillian Margot. She has nice vocals, and this right here accentuated and focused on her vocals, and it was really nice. I was able to enjoy the song in a whole new way, and I've listened to that song or those songs many times. Treble boost, bass boost, all of that. Speech, definitely. Listen to a podcast, whatever, speech, got you. And then, of course, you can customize whatever you want to do or have it off. Me, like I said, I usually have it on excited. Then you also have right here 360 reality audio setup. Now this here is something that you actually have to pay for. You can subscribe to it, and they actually give you a little code on the back, access code, where you can actually subscribe to that. I didn't do it. I mean, I did put it in there, but you actually have to pay for it. And I'm like, no. And then when you do pay for it, it's actually content, like specific content that only gives you that 360 degree audio experience. And if you look at the phone, it actually shows that you have to actually analyze your ear, which is cool, and then it optimizes it, but it only does it for that particular content that you actually have to subscribe for. And I didn't get that. I'm like, really, I don't see why. If it was for everything, I'll probably give it a trial and see how it's going to really affect my listening experience for everything else, but no. Sound quality mode, priority on sound, stable connection is cool, and this DSEE. So this is like I said, a very, very useful tool. There's no gimmick at all. Everything in this thing actually affects and it treats your ears like it actually cares. It actually gives you that good quality sound that you're looking for. Let's see, Google Assistant, it does work with that. I really don't care to have that custom button you can change for its Google Assistant, and it'll talk to it'll be just like your phone. And it has nice little gestures on the actual headphones. You can go up and down for volume. You can double tap. There's also a real cool feature where if you have it on your ears, you can cover this part when someone is talking to you, because it's so good at the noise canceling. I mean, it's not maybe the best, but it's so good to where you can cover this part and it will actually have whatever you're listening to, the volume will automatically go lower just so you can hear the person talking to you and hear what's going on around you. The difference, wow, I just turned it on. Damn, well, there it is. I just paused it. But anyway, these headphones are amazing. They actually do, and see there, I just covered it and it's closing, or it actually makes the volume go low. It's still playing, but when I cover it, there it is. It's still playing, but I'm actually hearing everything. I can hear what you're saying or whatever else. So I really recommend these headphones. I mean, like I said, these headphones give me the best experience that I've ever experienced as far as wireless headphones are concerned and wired headphones are concerned. Able Planet were the ones. These right here have done better than Able Planet, and I'm so glad I guess I could say stumbled upon these in the Best Buy. I always check Best Buy to see what they have going on, and they had these marked down, and I was like, you know what, I need to go ahead and jump on these, and I'm so glad I did. And I don't know about you, but I don't even listen to my content with the volume that high up. I usually listen to my content with the volume at maybe like what, 50% maybe even lower than that, or maybe higher, just a little bit higher, but nothing too much. So some people like to listen to their content with the volume at max or all the way at 100%. That's not me. I'm not saying to have oversensitive ears. It's just that I don't need it to be that loud. I hear very well, so I'm able to appreciate my content, hear the instruments. When I listen to jazz and I hear that piano, or I hear the viola or the cello or whatever the case is, and I like hearing that stuff. Listen to the vocals. I don't have to have the volume that high up in order for me to enjoy it. I have this paired to my computer. The computer most likely is going to have the volume at max brightness, or excuse me, wow, at max or 100%. Even though the computer is going to be at 100%, the player that I'm playing it in doesn't have to be at 100%. It can be at 50, 65 or whatever. Or if that's at 100%, the headphones is going to be at 50. See? So the output or whatever it is that I'm playing it on, I'm probably going to have that be max and control everything with the headphone, just so I can have that quality experience being controlled in one spot. Again, it's not going to be that high up. So if you're into some good headphones, I mean, Bose has something that are comparable to these. Sony has another brand that is, or another model, excuse me, that is like a little bit higher. That's going to give you better noise canceling, if that's what you're looking for. However, these do the job for me. Again, you can cover the ear portion right here, and it will just lower the volume or whatever it is you're listening to, so you can hear everything around you. Even if you don't do that, you're just walking around and you just want to hear the ambient noise around you, this right here helps you out. And then you can customize it in the app on how well or how much you actually want to hear as far as what's around you. So since you have that kind of control, I mean, I don't know exactly what all you're looking for as far as noise canceling, but it does the job for me. So that's my review. That's how I feel about these. The best headphones that I've ever experienced right here. Sony has done it again for me. So that's the video, guys. Maybe I'll do this again. Until then, later days.